I know you care.
Alright, so we're gonna convection bake these chicken wings at 340. Stop. Alright, they're gonna need a little seasoning, so let's put a little seasoning on these babies. Alright, let's use a little granulated onion powder and garlic powder. You could season them up in a bowl, but child, ain't nobody got time for that. We ain't impressing nobody today. This is a meal for us. And right now, I ain't even gonna show that I'm finna eat, cause my stomach hurting because I ate some corn tortillas. So now I'm knowing corn and I don't get along no more. It ain't got to do me like this over and over again. Just mean as hell. Anyway, granulated garlic. So, instead of me frying the chicken, because I don't want to upset my stomach anymore. Oh yeah, that's a little Kickin Chicken, baby. We're going to bake it. And steam us some broccoli. And some quinoa. Y'all know how it go. And of course, I'm going to put a little Beaux on it. Why? Because it needs some chicken. I'm back at time for no flavorless chicken. I like my tortillas, but my tortillas say good, not today. Well, actually, my stomach said good. Ain't I done told you we don't like no corn? Y'all know I'm extra. Anyway, you're going to toss that around in there like that, just like that right there. It's going to make its own oil from the fat that's on the chicken. So, you ain't got to get extra. If you one of them people that got to fold your chicken wings to make them all cute, all you do is just pin the tip behind the little drumhead. That's it. But that ain't me. We don't roll like that. We really don't care. We just want it to have the flavor. And we want it to taste good. Right. So, I want my skin to be crispy. So, I'm going to do them, all of them down like that. Just like that. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a tiny bit. Sprinkle. If you one of them people that don't know how to sprinkle, baby. If you don't know how to sprinkle, and you got a jealous heart, meaning you going to over-season your groceries. Pour your seasoning in the palm of your hand. And then you do like this. You work on the pinch system. Because you ain't ready to step out into the streets in the shaking the bottle. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready for that. So you work on the pinch system. That's your area of expertise. You know what? So we put this in. We're gonna put some. We're gonna put just a little bit of olive oil on it because we don't want them to burn or stick. You can put a little pat of butter in the skillet if you want to. It's totally up to you. We're going to cover it with foil and put it in the oven. That's all you do for baked chicken. It's literally it. You don't have to do all the extra stuff. You put some little air holes in there so chicken can breathe just a little bit. That's important. We're gonna put our chicken in the oven. Just like that. And then we're gonna cook our quinoa. All right, y'all, let's get our wings out the oven. I hope they done, because child, all I did was check on them, but we finna see. Bam! Look how pretty they are. Now we need to cook them for another like 15 minutes, because you can see they a little pasty. They're a little pale, baby. They need a little tan. We got to tan these babies, okay? So we're going to put them back in the oven. We're going to sprinkle just a little bit Italian seasoning over. I say Italian seasoning. This is what I'm talking about right here. Italian spaghetti seasoning. So we're going to shake it up. Because you want all the seasoning in there to be blended. And then we're going to just do a nice little shake like that. Don't worry about who at the back door, y'all. Ain't none your business. Mind your business that pay you, child. And it's this chicken. That's what we're going to focus on. Chicken. And we're going to put it on there like that right there. Then we're going to put them back in there for like another 15 minutes so they cannot be pale, honey. They need a little tan, so that's what they gonna get. And make sure that you leave the foil off. So you want them open like that so that the skin can crisp up. All right, we got some yams. Let's do some sweet taters. If you're peeling a sweet potato or a potato and you don't have a peeler, you want to not dig into the actual meat of it. You just want to like barely scrape it with your knife. I don't know if that focused enough for you. See? Because you want to keep the potato, but you want to get rid of the skin. Okay. There's your tip. Just barely scrape it. Barely, barely, barely. But you got to make sure you have a sharp knife. All right, it ain't going to work, baby. You can't do it with a butter knife, darling. You got to use a real knife. You understand? You understood? Did you understand? Did you understand? Let's cook. Let's eat. Everybody repeat. It's Vittles time. Y'all know. This supposed to be live, but it didn't work out like that. So we in the kitchen and we're whipping. Hey, seasoning the chicken. Hey, bingo licking. Hey. All right, we're gonna cut our potatoes. So we're gonna slice it in half just like that, and then we're gonna cut our circles. You don't have to do circles. I like circles because, or rather disc, not totally a circle. Like I like them like that. And the reason is because they cook faster when you do them like that. You can also throw this in the oven, put it in foil, throw it in the oven. Just don't take the skin off. Just rinse them off. Get off little stems or whatever that's on there. And then put it in foil, put it in the oven. That's another way you could do it. When you do that, put a little, after they cook, then you can mix together some sugar, butter. Put it in there. Delish. But when I put them in the foil, I like to add butter. So there's that. In our pan that we're going to boil our, well, actually cook our taters in, we're going to put a half a teaspoon of salt. Half a darling for everybody that need measurements. Half a teaspoon peanut. Half a teaspoon of little love muffins. Then we're going to place them in there. It's not going to really matter because they're going to boil through. We're going to add some sugar. After they have become tender, we're not going to add the sugar right now. And there you go. We're going to put enough water to kind of cover them. Just like that. Put the lid on halfway, leave it a little crack so the steam can escape as like that. And let it do its thing. All right, see how beautiful that chicken is. Too lazy to go get a mitt. Look how pretty that is. Look how gorgeous, darling. And I know you're wondering, is that skin crispy? Yes, yes it is. Oh, look at there. Oh, look at there. Okay, now that the yams have been cooking for a little bit, I'm going to season them up. So I'm going to use some ground cinnamon. And I'm going to use half a tablespoon. You can add more if you want. I'm not, because I'm going to add some allspice or nutmeg. I'm going to do one or the other, but that's enough cinnamon for more. For more. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do some allspice. I'm gonna do just a sprinkle. So if I was to measure that out, I would say half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. Well, a half. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Put that in there. Like that. So I got them boiling on high, but they tender. See how it broke away easily. So I want this to boil down rather quickly. Yeah, so I got it on high heat. It smells so good. I'm going to add some butter. Because butter will make everything better. How much butter I'm going to add? It's going to be 2 tablespoons for sure. I'm gonna start there because I know me. I'm gonna start there. I didn't even look to see where it was. Girl, that girl pro at this. That girl freaking pro at this. I might got like a little, you know, just a little bit, but oh, I got it. I just cut crooked. That girl a pro at this, man. The longer it cooks down, the more of a dessert it becomes. Oh, I mean sweet potatoes. Chad, who weekend, Chad? He like sweet potato pie. Yes, Lord. Boy, baby. Might have put just a little bit too much water in there. But I want them to candy good. Some of them still tough, so. But remember, the thinner you cut them, the faster they will cook. The ones that are a little thicker, they're still a little, you know, they need to cook a little longer. So I would say I probably put a cup of sugar in there, maybe a cup and a half, child, brown sugar. Brown sugar is nothing but white sugar with molasses. That's it. Okay, so don't think you have to, oh, I gotta put this brown sugar. You do not. If you have molasses, you can make your own. Molasses and white sugar. I know that's not sugar. What is this? That is sugar. Hi, sugar. Somebody need to put their glasses on. That's so sad. But this that morale. Chad, we got to get some more morale. I don't know. Marina. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're so good to me. So I'll put a couple tablespoons in there. Y'all know this ain't the tablespoon, Chad. This the ghetto tablespoon, the hood tablespoon. See, this the real tablespoon. I know this ain't, Chad, there's way more. So you go with the hood one. That's the, yeah, no. We use this one right here. Use this one. Yeah. Get the 2 of those in there. And just let them burr. Just let them burr for a while. Once they start bubbling, baby, let me tell you something. That's when you're ready. I'm going to add pecans to mine. You do not have to add this to yours. I'm adding pecans, and the reason I am adding pecans is because I like them. That's why. But I ain't gonna add them right now. But when I'm ready, I'm gonna add some of these pecans. I know somebody was like, she said pecan. She said pecan too. How about that? How about that? Ball for mama. I need to cook something green. How about these? Let's cook some Italian green beans. In a pot, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter because I can. This butter is rich. This whole meal is rich. This whole meal is rich, y'all. So this is a 28 ounce can. Okay? 28 freaking ounces. Got it? We are going to drain all of the canned juice off of them. We can't be having it. If you got some Kickin Chicken, use it. If you don't have Beaux, get you some Kickin Chicken and use half a teaspoon or something like that. Season it to your taste. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't want to disturb them too much because you start really breaking them up. But just let them kind of simmer on low like that. And you can, I want to add a little, these green beans, I didn't want anything floating in them, but I do want to add a little garlic. I did the granulated garlic. I would like some onion, which I did not saute any onion. Normally I saute onion. I got pecans in my mouth. But I'm going to use this granulated onion because I just want the flavor without having chunks of onion and potato and all that other stuff. I just want green beans, if that makes sense. I know somebody right now, oh, I put some onion in mine. Child, I don't want that in this. You do yours, just like you want it. And if you want onion in yours, I'm gonna tell you how to do it. You put the butter in the pot. You put you some chopped onion in there. You saute it for 3 minutes so it can release the flavor into the butter. Put it on a medium heat. Stir. Then do your green beans just like you just did. Add in the seasoning and all that. That's all you gotta do, baby. These green beans for me just like I want them without all the extra in them. I just want some green beans. Oh God. Oop! Yes, Lord. Exactly how I want them. Oh my God. No bacon, no nothing, just green beans. Butter. Seasoning. It's it. Child, we gotta sit down and eat. These ready. Alright, so our sweet potatoes are starting to give us life. Right? It's starting to get thick, so I'm gonna put some pecans in mine. If you are allergic to nuts, don't put the pecans in yours, baby. You ain't missing nothing, okay? Live. Understood? if somebody in your household is allergic to nuts, don't bring nuts in the house. Be considerate. Eat your nuts before you get home. Brush your teeth. Right. Anyhow. Get them stirred in just like that. Look how they starting to thicken. You just gotta keep on going. Alright, use way less water, please. Por favor. But they cooking down nicely, right? You see how pretty they are. Now, they are tender. I ain't gonna keep stirring because they're gonna be little bitty pieces in a minute. I'm gonna taste it. So I got a little piece I'm trying to cool off. To see if it has enough sweet to it. But it's still cooking on a rather high heat. Ooh. Need a little more. Need some more sugar. No, it needs some more sugar too. Put some more brown sugar. If your brown sugar is hard, you can pop it in the microwave. If you can't work a spoon down in it, you know. All right, let's add some vanilla. Do I have some vanilla? Yep. So I'm gonna use a little vanilla. 1, 2, 3. Yes, enough. Just like that. Oh my God. That woke up the smell. You hear me? Yes. I'm going to put another pinch of salt in it, but I'm going to use a little pink sea salt. Oh no, Himalayan pink salt. Say it right, girl. Swiss. Alright, let's try that again. That smells delicious. That's hot. But that's good. Baby. That's it right there. I think I burned my tongue. I know I burned my tongue. Oh my God. Please put the salt on there. Just that little hint of salt. Oh, Shane, I can't wait for these to be done. Shane, I'm gonna fix me a plate. I'm hungry. And they smell delicious. Cook a little long so it get a little syrupy. But is that a word? Syrupy. That ain't no word, girl. A little patience and you'll have what you want, girl. I ain't got them. I ain't got no patience. Everything on this plate got juice to it. There you go. That's dinner. Now you can cook you some cornbread to go with yours. That's you and your stomach. But I can't do the cornbread. I love cornbread, but I can't have it. Yeah, not if I want my stomach to not hurt. Alright. That's the end of this. I'm about to enjoy myself. It's delicious. I done already been snacking. It's delicious. It's simply delicious. Seriously.